kitchen, you eat in your kitchen, you socialize in your kitchen, so why not have the kitchen of your dreams? I'm with Hunter Morris, professional contractor and owner of H&R Homes. We're here in Ludlow and standing in a gorgeous kitchen that you just recently remodeled.
Thank you. Yeah, customer is ecstatic. We had a lot of fun doing it. Kitchens are a lot of work for everybody, but when they're done, they're beautiful. I mean, you can see. So.
Well, and the homeowner, you were joking,
yeah,
could sleep here. She loves it so much. She doesn't want to leave her kitchen.
Yeah, we. I mean, this is a custom kitchen. That, you know, when we started, this is a '60s era home, late '50s, early '60s. And I wish I had before pictures, but I forgot to take them, and we started taking everything down the first day. So, you know, but yeah, it was a typical, you know, '60s dark cabinet, you know, 30, 40-year-old linoleum floor, really hadn't been touched in a long time. So it really is a huge transformation. So.
Top to bottom, completely different. If someone does look at magazines and they see that kitchen that they just would love to have, it is possible. What's the first step?
It is, yeah. I mean, it can be a little overwhelming if you don't know where to start. So what I usually do with customers when they call me and say they want a new kitchen, I usually tell them, you know, what is your style? What do you envision? And sometimes they have a little answer. Sometimes they have no idea. They just know they don't want what they have. So I usually tell people either go online or get magazines, you know, some kitchen magazines or, you know, Architectural Digest. You know, so there's always pictures of beautiful kitchens. So. You know, not everybody has the same style, so, you know, rip out pictures or copy a picture from online, and usually I tell people to bring that, and then when I come to visit them, I can kind of look at that and get an idea where we're going to go.
Maybe they'll bring this mass appeal video.
Yeah, we could do that too, definitely.
I want that kitchen that you were standing in.
Right.
So take us through from the ceiling to the floor,
sure,
the details and what you did with this kitchen.
Sure, yeah, this kitchen, I mean, literally everything is new. We decided we were just going to drywall over it, give her a brand new ceiling. I mean, it's brand new. I mean, it looks like a brand new house. And then obviously these beautiful cabinets. These cabinets are made by Wellborn, which is a custom cabinet line, you know, more higher end brand. And these are a painted maple with a glaze. It's actually a hand applied glaze, which gives it that nice look in the grooves and everything. And yeah, I mean, down to the granite, to the backsplash. You know, again, Cortina tile over West Springfield. Beautiful place to go if you want to pick out tile, you know, for a backsplash or floor, whatever it might be. So yeah, everything we picked out, you know, new granite, the cabinets, the floor. This is what's called a luxury vinyl tile floor. So it's actually not ceramic or real tile necessarily, but it's beautiful. It's got a lot of advantages. We can talk about that later. But yeah, so everything here, it's all new.
Now we're really going to talk detail. Let's start with the molding.
Okay, yeah. Again, this molding is it's actually three pieces. It's a crown molding, it's a rope molding that's inserted, which the customer wanted, and actually a base molding that we use. We flip it upside down to make up the difference and give you that big crown molding look. So yeah, I mean, that's all color matched, you know, made with the cabinets from the factory. Really amazing stuff. And then the cabinets here, I mean, these are obviously glass cabinets for storing kind of pretty things or, you know, whatever. Sometimes you don't have to put pretty things in them. I have glass ones at my house, you know, and I just put my everyday stuff in there. As long as you keep it neat, looks good, you know?
Yeah, it's nice.
And you can see these, we put our LED lights in there. So these are, these actually have a LED strip that goes along the sides of the cabinets. And you know, that way it gives you that light and you don't need to have glass shelves. You know, years ago what we had to do, if somebody wanted a illuminated glass cabinet, we'd have to put puck lights up here and then we'd have to swap out for glass shelves, which some people didn't really like the look of that. So this way is a much nicer way to do it clean. You don't even see the light fixture, it just kind of shines in. So it's really something fancy. And then again, the Wellborn cabinets, these are soft closed doors. And the drawers, which, you know, most people are familiar with soft closed drawers. You can get them just about everywhere, but these hinges are really special, and they, you know, again, the soft close is just nice, so it makes it a little quieter, you know, when you're in the kitchen. So yeah, very, very nice cabinets.
And then the backsplash and the granite, everything down to every little detail the customer actually picked out.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, part of my job as the contractor, I mean, I'm the point guy that, you know, helps facilitate this stuff with customers and, you know, try to point them in the right directions on, you know, what matches and kind of what doesn't, and, you know, what kind of look they want to have. And sometimes, again, you don't know until you look at stuff. You say, oh, that's just beautiful, I have to have it, you know. And you know, that was the granite here. You know, it was my customer here had a little trouble finding what we call a promo granite, which is your typical granite most of my customers use. And so we went up to the granite place, which is an amazing facility, picked out her slab. This is a more higher end granite, has a lot of veining in it, has a lot of movement in it, they call it. And you know, it's just really special, one of a kind, really. So.
And the hood is also custom made.
It is, yeah. She saw something similar in a magazine with shelves. You know, she wanted to be able to put, you know, maybe little plates or little things up here. So, you know, we basically, again, went, you know, showed me a picture, and we improvised and created this for her. Bought this nice onlay that came with the cabinets. We had that made as well. So everything matches, and just, you know, it's everything she wanted. So that's what we try to do.
Welcome back to Masterfield. We're still talking kitchens.
I think many people could argue that it's the room you spend the most time in your house.
I mean, bedroom maybe. Second place, quickly,
well, because you
the
sleep
kitchen.
in there, but you're
Active
always
time,
cooking.
You're always cooking. Or
I mean,
you're
at
always
least
entertaining in the kitchen.
Entertaining, you never leave.
No.
That's what I say. So you might as well have the kitchen that you love and
Looking
the
pretty
kitchen of your
classy,
dreams.
right?
So we've already shown you some of the features and highlights of a kitchen that was recently remodeled by H&R Homes, but there are even more unique details to show you. Take a look. Now, Hunter, this looks like ceramic tile, but it's not.
It's not, correct. Yeah, I've used this before in another kitchen. In fact, I did a mass appeal video there, and the customer used it. It's actually called luxury vinyl tile is what they call it. We call it LVT for acronym. And yeah, really what it is, I mean, here's a piece here. I mean, it's flexible, you know, it's still thick, you know, it's about probably a little less than 1/4 of an inch thick. And, you know, it's basically a vinyl floor, but, you know, it's got the texture on it. And it sets down, it actually glues down to the floor, you know, and we grout it. You know, you don't have to grout it, but in this particular case we did, and it looks amazing. I mean, it looks like real tile. And, you know, the advantages to it is it's not cold like tile, you know, it's a little warmer on the feet. If you drop something, it doesn't break necessarily. You know, like with tile, if you drop a glass, forget it, it's gone.
Yeah.
And it's actually a little bit less money too. And there's tons of choices to choose from, you know, for customers. So you can find something that'll coordinate, you know, well with your kitchen or bathroom, whatever it may be. So, so it's really kind of a neat product. There's one more thing over here I wanted to show you, Ashley. This sink. The way that we do this, I like to do this for customers. I actually pull the sink base forward a couple of inches, and it just gives us a little bit of a detail here, you know, with the countertop, so we get a nice little 45-degree angle. Makes the area around the sink a little bit bigger, gives my customers a little more room back here for soap dishes, and, you know, just a little bit more room so it's not crowded. And it gives it a nice little extra little detail, you know, with the kitchen. Which is, you know, we like trying to do that and make things
Nice
look...
to have that space back there,
Definitely,
too.
yeah. And this is not really a huge kitchen, you know, this is a smaller kitchen. It's not, you know, some people think, oh, I can't have a fancy kitchen, or I can't have a nice kitchen, my kitchen's too small. This is a normal sized kitchen, and, you know, in any house you can have a kitchen like this, you know. You don't have to have a big fancy house to have a nice kitchen.
Right,
really.
right.
And I want to talk about these real quick too. These are just some little cubbies, you know, when we designed the kitchen, I had a little 6-inch space to use. And they really don't make cabinets really 6 inches, you know, that you can open or anything. So we went with these little drawers just to kind of close in, you know, next to the window. And I think it's absolutely great. So cute, you know, stylish. You know, you probably won't want to use these upper ones very much unless you're a very tall person, but you know, it's a good place to put spices or just, you know, who knows?
Oh, those
you know?
will come in handy. Safety pins. I mean,
Sure.
I could think of tons of stuff. Paper clips, all that kind of buttons, loose.
Sure. Yeah.
Plenty of space for all that kind of stuff.
And again, you know, we try to do that. You know, especially with smaller kitchens, I try to utilize as much space as possible.
Now, from ceiling to floor, you remodeled this entire kitchen. How long did that take?
Took us just about 4 weeks. So yeah, it doesn't have to take forever, you know. We work every day. You know, part of my job is to make sure that everything is on schedule and we're getting everything done according to schedule, and, you know, so we don't have any issues, and we really don't. You know, we're professionals. I think we know what we're doing by now.
Yes.
Yeah, so it doesn't really take a long time, and we you know, and I'm aware of it too, because living without a kitchen is almost as bad as living without a bathroom. You know,
Yes,
so it's like, you know, I try to get it done as quick as I can, but at the same point we got to do things right. So
Absolutely. And I was talking, you know, we were talking earlier with the customer,
Yeah.
the owner of the home, and she said you become like family because
Sure.
you and your staff are here every day.
Sure.
So, you know, you really do get really very close. And she actually had you fix something else in her home a while back.
I did, yeah. I mean, the way that my customer, I guess, found me to do her kitchen was, I guess, 7 or 8 years ago. She had her roof done on this house, and the contractor of the roof didn't do something right around the chimney. The flashing was done incorrectly, was leaking. So we actually came in. She called us. We came in and fixed the problem for her. And like I said, that was 7 or 8 years ago. And since then, you know, she had a good experience, obviously, with us doing that for her. And then I've done a lot of work for both of her sons. Locally, I've done a porch, front porch, a back porch. I did a whole house makeover on one of her son's home, the whole exterior. So it was time for her to, you know, do her kitchen over. And this is something that we talked about for years. You know, we knew she was wanted to do this kitchen, and she actually spoke to my father years ago about doing it, and then finally it came to fruition this year, and we couldn't be happier. So
yeah, and you made our dream come true. Well, your tagline is "Your Remodeler for Life,"
Right.
and you really do stand by that.
We do.
If people do want to contact you to have you remodel their kitchen, to
Sure.
have the kitchen of their dreams, how can they get in touch with
Sure,
you?
the best way is to call me. You can call the office at 589-0553, or you can email me, hunter@hnrhomes.com, and check out our website too. So
Great, and the reality is that this could be your kitchen too.
yeah, definitely.
Great, thanks so much, Hunter. And as he did say, you can visit them online and get more information at hnrhomes.com.